Welcome back to the channel, guys. I hope everyone is having an amazing day. I have been getting a lot of requests to do study and exam tips. So that's exactly what I'm going to do today. I'm going to be going through the best study methods, the methods that I use, and what to do the night before and the morning before your exam. So without further ado, let's get straight into it. The thing with studying is that you have to be disciplined about it, and for people like me, people who really struggle with discipline, I really suggest making it fun. Everyone obviously has a different definition of fun, and everyone has a different way of making studying fun for themselves, but I'm gonna run you through a few ideas and you can try them out if you think that you're gonna enjoy them. Otherwise, you can just experiment, see what you like and what you don't like, and just try and honestly make it as fun as you can for yourself. The thing that I do, and it takes me a bit longer, but because it's fun, I don't mind that it takes me a bit longer, but I make pretty notes, okay? I make sure that all of my notes look out of this world. I make sure that they all look very cute, very just pretty. I use stickers, I use highlighters, I don't use color pens, I use black pen. I just make it really pretty. As you can see, I use a lot of stickers and I make sure that my notes are very organized so that when I revise from the notes that I've made, I know what's going on. Another way of doing it is recording yourself. So you would use the recorder app on your phone and literally speak out what you need to know, read it off something, or read it off from the textbook or whatever you do. And then in your free time, you listen to it and play a background game like Block Blast. This keeps your mind entertained, and it also, you listen to this stuff so it goes in. Do you know what I mean? So you remember it. That's a good way of memorizing a bunch of stuff, especially in subjects like geography and history. A great thing to do, which I recommend to absolutely everyone and which I enjoy so much, is teaching people. Teach your mom, teach your little brother. If none of them want to participate, they're probably not going to want to because mine don't want to. If they do, you're lucky. Be grateful for them. But if they don't, teach your dog. Teach your cat, teach your fucking fish, teach yourself, just teach yourself. Just be the teacher, explain the work over, because if you can explain it, then you understand it and you will remember it that way. Write on windows. I know that sounds crazy, but I take a whiteboard marker and I literally do math sums on my window. It is super stimulating. It is so much fun. It's just something bizarre that makes you excited to do it. So 10 out of 10 recommend for chemistry, physics, and math. Start at least 5 days before your test. That is the minimum amount of time that you can have to properly study for a test, remember everything, and do well is 5 days. Obviously, it's not ideal, but procrastinators unite. Start at least 5 days before. That will hopefully give you enough time. This is for a test, not an exam. For an exam, you have to start at least 3 months before the actual exam. Listen to me, okay? I'm gonna break it down for you. Just remember that 3 months is the minimum. Ideally, you want to start way before that, but 3 months is the minimum, okay? So if you only have 3 months left, I'm gonna tell you what to do. In your first month, you are going to revise everything. You are going to summarize everything. You are going to make sure that you know the work. In your first month, that is what you are going to do. You are going to spend time, you are going to sit down on your ass, and you are going to memorize the work and make sure that it's in your brain and make sure that it stays there. In the second month, you're gonna start doing questions. You're gonna start practicing. So this can be past paper questions, this can be textbook questions, it can be any questions as long as you're doing questions so that you get the feel of writing down what you know and understand. Then in your last month, month 3, guys, for exams, past papers are crucial. So that's what you're gonna do in month 3, and you are going to do it under the time that you will have in the exam so that you can train yourself to finish them as well. moving on to exam tips. My first tip for you is do not do a past paper the night before your exam, okay? Because if you for some reason do shit or don't get the mark that you want to get, when you go write the next morning, you're gonna really be stressed out. You're gonna be like, what the fuck? I literally wrote a past paper last night and I did so shit in it. I'm gonna do so shit in this test because I did so shit in that past paper. Don't do it. Instead, rather do past paper questions and memorize the last bit of information. So do a bit of cramming the night before on the things that you know you struggle with. You've probably heard this 1,000 times. Do not do all-nighters. Don't do that shit. Don't fucking do that shit. Your brain needs rest. You need to be fully rested. You need to wake up. Your brain needs to be rested, okay, in the morning. So go sleep early. If you want to, you can wake up an hour or two earlier. Rather do that than staying up later to study. So go sleep early. Everyone gets nervous before an exam. That is just how it is. You cannot change that. Even the geniuses get nervous before an exam. It is very important that you let that nervousness fuel you, okay? You need to let that nervousness make you memorize the last few things that you know you're gonna forget. You need to let that nervousness literally fuel you. You cannot let your nervousness control you. Do not let your nervousness control you by making you go blank the moment you walk into that exam venue. The night before your exam, you are going to make sure that you have all of your stationery ready. And I mean everything. Pen, pencil, eraser, whatever you need, ruler, calculator. Do not forget your calculator for your physics, chemistry, or math exam. You are going to organize all of your stationery the night before, because the morning before, so much shit is already going through your brain. You are nervous, you are trying to cram in as much work as you can into your brain. Chances are that you will forget something if you only organize your stationery the morning before. So the night before, I suggest just make sure that everything is ready so that you can just grab it and go to your exam venue. This is gonna sound really stupid, but make sure that you use the bathroom before your exam, okay? You do not have a lot of time. You do not have a lot of time. That is just how it is. You are going to want to go through everything twice. You are going to want to check your spelling, check your sign, see if you have sign errors in math. You are gonna want to do all of that. By going to the bathroom in the middle of your exam, it's gonna take you time to get up, walk to the bathroom, use the bathroom, walk back, and before you know it, that's 5 minutes. That's 5 minutes of exam time that you have wasted, okay? Go to the bathroom before your exam. So yes guys, that is about it. I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope this video helped you a bit. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I will see you next time. Bye!